Yo, what's going on, guys? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. These last few days have actually been a lot of fun for me. I think it's just a good time to be a gamer right now, or a fan of FPS gaming. I had a lot of fun with the COD World War II beta on console this weekend. Today I spent most of my time playing the Destiny 2 beta on PC, which I really enjoyed. And then tomorrow we have the new Titanfall 2 update to look forward to. Respawn actually released some patch notes for tomorrow's update. Now, I'm not going to go over every single one because most of the stuff we went over in our trailer video. Respawn already pretty much gave us all the information, but this is just more of a detailed list. So if you actually want to read every single thing, I will leave the link in the description, but I'm going to go over the stuff that I think is most important, stuff that hasn't been mentioned yet. One of the Titans was buffed, some other changes were made, so we already know about the new live fire map, UMA, that's being added to the game. We're getting 3 new maps for Frontier Defense, which are Exoplanet, Dry Dock, and Angel City. We're getting the new Execution Hole in the Wall, which is for Amped Wall, a bunch of new banners, including the Onyx Good Boy banner and the Titan Tune stuff. We're getting Aegis Titan Brawl, Aegis Last Titan Standing, which are 2 new featured modes. I'm assuming one of them is going to be the featured mode for the first week or 2, which will be Titan Brawl, and then afterwards they'll do Aegis Last Titan Standing, and then maybe they'll go off of the community's ideas or feedback, and depending on which one is more popular, that's the one they'll bring back in the future. And I'm assuming if it ends up being something that's a real fan favorite, they'll keep it as a permanent mode, the same way Titan Brawl was loved by like 80% of the community. People loved it so much that they decided to keep it as a permanent mode instead of just getting rid of it and adding a new featured mode. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm hyped for it regardless. However, there are some balance changes that we haven't heard about until today. Now, unfortunately, there aren't any balance changes for the guns in multiplayer, which is a little saddening. I like to see new stuff. I actually don't think anything needs to be changed that much. I just love having a sort of a meta shift every time some balance changes are made. It's just exciting for me to see, oh crap, that gun was buffed, I gotta use that now, or oh no, that gun was nerfed. There's none of that this time around, which kind of sucks, but we do have some stuff for the Titans, at least when it comes to their Aegis stuff. As for Legion, they fixed a bug where long range power shot could hit a target twice. I have never seen that in any of my games playing as Legion. Maybe you Legion mains have seen it, so it doesn't really affect me, but I thought I would mention that. Now, next up, this one is interesting. Ion is finally getting some love. Combine the split shot upgrades into one upgrade. So the way we have it right now, there's 2 upgrades that are meant for split shot. One gives you more damage, and the other one is when you're actually firing those split shots or aiming down sights, it takes less energy to use, which is great, but now those 2 things are being combined into one, and we're getting something brand new. Added a new laser shot upgrade that increases weak point damage. This is awesome, and it's such a weird coincidence because I just finished going over this in my previous video where I was going over Ion, carrying over to Aegis Brawl. And I just felt like using laser shot was always a waste. Even though it did decent damage, I felt better off putting my energy towards split shots, which did a lot more damage in the long run. So I love the fact that Respawn is buffing up laser shot a little bit. It's not an overall buff in damage, it's just when you're hitting the crit spots, but hey, that's better than nothing. At least now if you're trying to watch a lane with Ion and you see a bunch of Titans running at you at the very end, just hit them in the crit spot a little bit, weaken them down a little bit with your laser shot first, and then when they get close range, that's when you take out the split shot. So that's nice to see. Next up, we have Monarch, the XO16. Critical hit now increases weak point damage by 50% from 25%. So it's not a big change. She's just getting a 25% buff, which is nice to see. Next up is Tone. Signal strength upgrade now increases the duration of sonar pulse by 100% from 60%. So it's doubling the duration of sonar pulse now. So it's not the biggest of changes, but I do think it'll feel significant to Tone mains out there who use her a lot. You'll notice the difference the most. So what I'm guessing is that Respawn at their offices lately have been testing some Aegis Brawl or Aegis Last Titan Standing, just making sure every Titan is up to par, not too overpowered or not underpowered. So maybe they thought these Titans, Monarch, Tone, and Ion, just weren't cutting it anymore, and they had to give them a little bit of a buff to make sure they could stand up to the Ronins out there. they want to make sure Tone's not too easy to kill for the Purple Army and Iniquity, so not scream and watch Tone die all the time. So that's it for balance changes. Well, I guess this one kind of counts as a balance change. This is for war games. Reduce the difficulty of Wave 2 and 5 on lower difficulty settings. So everybody knows right now war games is just the most frustrating map to play in Frontier Defense. It's never been impossible, but it's definitely the most annoying or overwhelming compared to the other maps, so I'm glad they're doing that as well. Finally, this last change is not the biggest thing in the world, but it's definitely welcomed and appreciated. This is one of the things that makes me complain all the time. It's a quality of life change, and I'm happy to see it. Added the option for friendly to hold to rodeo control. So at the moment in the options, you can either set it to auto rodeo or hold to rodeo. And I actually like having auto rodeo because as soon as I'm jumping near an enemy Titan, I just immediately automatically jump on top of them and start grabbing grabbing their battery. I never really liked the hold to rodeo option. However, this kind of backfires because whenever you're jumping around your teammates or running around them, at least for me, I always rodeo them by accident. It's the most disorienting thing in the world, especially if I'm in the middle of a gunfight or I'm trying to get from point A to B and I auto rodeo my friendly Titans. It's so damn annoying. So I'm definitely going to turn on this option so that I actually have to hold a button to rodeo my friendly Titans, which I never actually do. I never want to grab on top of my friendly Titan unless I'm giving him a battery. That's it. Otherwise, I'd never have a reason to jump on top of my friendly Titans. So, Respawn, I appreciate this change so much. This is gonna make me it's gonna let me breathe easily at night. Well, maybe it's not that serious, but still, it's appreciated. I never knew I needed this change until I read these patch notes. So, you guys are geniuses over there. Thank you. And again, these are not all the patch notes. These are just the things that I thought stuck out the most or what I thought was most important. The link will be in the description and the comments if you want to see every single thing. Now, before I go to bed and prepare for this update tomorrow, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, basically. Yesterday, 2OP Nerf OG, or OG Applesauce, did a 24-hour live stream on Twitch TV. He hit Gen 100, the first in the world to do so, but it was also a charity stream for ADAA, or Anxiety and Depression Association of America, and with him we helped raise over $2,500, which is awesome. The stream was it was a really good show. A lot of people turned up. I think he had like 120, 130 viewers. I posted that video letting you guys know, come hang out with us. We're having a 24-hour stream. I played with him for like 4 or 5 hours. And we ended up hitting over 500 viewers, which was just really dope to see. I'm sure OG is really thankful, grateful, and humbled by the experience, but I was just proud as hell. I was so proud of you guys, the Purple Army, proud of the Titanfall 2 community altogether, and just proud to be a part of it myself. You guys are the absolute best. Just thank you so much for hanging out with us yesterday. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and hopefully we can do some more stuff like that in the future. As a matter of fact, when the update comes out tomorrow, on Twitch, I'll be live streaming with Tony Mo, Jaredude, and Butterbar Gaming, so make sure you guys come hang out with us. I would love to see you there. Hopefully Respawn will check out the stream. We can give him some good feedback on Aegis Brawl and the Frontier Defense maps. It'll be a lot of fun, so make sure you come hang out. And with that, I will leave you. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go get some rest myself. I plan on streaming for a while tomorrow and working on some videos. The night before the update is always a fun one. I'm excited. I'm hyped up for it. I hope you guys are too. If you can't hang out on stream tomorrow, that's totally fine. Make sure you go play the game yourself and enjoy it. Let me know what you think about it in the video comments when you actually play it, or tweet me. Just let me know if you're having a good time. Let Respawn know. I'm excited for it. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening. Make sure you drop a like for me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.